Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Core Java session. We have started collections, very important topic. So in collection, these are the topics we are going to cover. In advanced collection, these are the topic we have to cover. We have started arrays, why required collections, what is collection versus collections. Then we have seen list interface, then child implementation array list. Then we have seen linked list. Then we have seen vector. Okay. Then we have seen stack also. Okay. Now. Okay. Now today's topic is cursors of Java. Cursor of Java. Cursor of Java. Okay. Now, so there are what is cursor? For example, in our programs, somewhere we have used the program. Let me open this project. For example, in any of the Java program, when we are adding some data, not one data, 10 data, 100 data, right? So there may be n number of records will be there, 100 record, 1000 record, right? Now, if you want to read this data, if you want to get the data, so then we should go for cursor. Definitely, these are having their disadvantage. To overcome the disadvantage, we have new facility. You will see that as well also. Okay. So to get to get objects, to get objects one by one from the collection, from the collection, then we should use cursors. Cursors. Okay. So there are three types of cursor. Three types of cursors are there. Three types of cursor is there. And guys, one more thing I just wanted to show you. Okay. Notes is ready for modifiers and OOPS concept. We will upload this. If you see, right, the notes are available. We will upload these notes. Okay. So just download it whenever we will upload today. So we will notify you. Just modifier and OOPS notes are we are going to upload. After that, serialization and files we will upload. So in every 2 3 days you will find the notes. Just download those notes. Okay, from the website. The three types of cursors are: the first is enumeration, enumeration, enumeration. The second one is what? The second is iterator, iterator. And the third is what? List iterator. List iterator, list iterator, list iterator. Okay, now what about, so let's start with enumeration. So enumeration, same, to get the object one by one. Okay, now directly we will see the program better. What is enumeration? Let me remove this stuff from the old program. Keep some space. Okay. Now just think we have used vector, right? Let me add some vector. V equal to new vector. We have created some vector object. Vector. Say vector object is created. Can we add some data inside this? Let me add some numbers. Okay. So can I add some data? I can add one by one also, but I will add some loop. I will add 10 to 20 numbers. So for that, I will create one loop, for loop. So that inside this for loop, we will do add, see add element, add element. I will do add element. And what is the element? The variable I am using I. What is I? I is nothing but int of I. It is of type what? Int of I. Starting from where? 0. Starting from 0 until what number it will add? It will add till, let's say 15 number it is going to add. Then it should increment 0 to 1, 1 to, like this. So increment. Now, if I will print this v dot system dot out dot println, then what you will get? System dot out dot system dot out dot print ln system dot out dot print ln. I will print b. What we are going to see? See, we are going to see output in square bracket. That is all like this. Not this is not output one by one. Are you getting? This output is not one by one. This is completely coming complete object 0 to 15 number. I want one by one. So what is the concept? Cursor. Enumeration is the cursor. I want to apply cursor on which v dot elements. I want to get elements. V dot elements. See elements. Elements of what? See elements is the method. Alt Shift L. It will give enumeration. Now, whatever the 15 numbers I added to this, I will get one by one. I get one by one. Now, all these numbers are stored in elements, but we need to check whether the elements are there or not. So we'll use while loop. You know, right? While loop. This is while loop. Okay, it will check whether these elements has some methods are there for elements enumeration. Yeah. If this condition will true, it will check this whatever vector is having element numbers or any object we are calling is the element method will check. It will store in enumeration. Enumeration means let me give E, otherwise you will confuse. Enumeration I am giving ENU will hold, it will check inside that has more element will check, has more element. Do you have some more element? If yes, then what kind of this element is having? We will check that. Now, ENU dot next element. Next element. It will check next element. Okay. It will check next element. Alt Shift L. Alt Shift L. It is going to print something. Now I will do sysout statement. I will use sysout statement. Copy this sysout statement. Don't get stuck. Let me do sysout statement. I will print here. Now try to observe. Oh, my God. Not V, not V, not V, not V. Now you are able to see, right? Difference between this and difference between this. Means one by one values coming. And where it is storing in this element. First 0 came, then 1 came, then 2 came. Then you are able to apply logic on this next element now. For example, you want to pick some even number or odd number, right? You can apply some condition also, right? What is a odd number? If what is even number? If the number is divisible by, if the number is divisible by 2, then print, otherwise don't print. Number are coming in this now. Let me apply some condition. If the number is percentile of 2 equals to divided means 0. Okay. integer. Let me typecast it because this is integer, na? So I will typecast it. Okay. Now what will we do? We know that these are number. If we don't know the number, what kind of data, then we cannot use integer. I know all the numbers are integer. I am taking one condition. If the divided by 2 equal to 0, 2 by 2 0, 4 by 2 0, 6 by 2 0. So those number will be printed. See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Means what happen? When the thing is coming one by one, you can apply logic on number, all number. It already check. If this number else. Let me add some logic. The even numbers are the even numbers are something like this plus concatenation, and here I can add the numbers which are not even are plus. See, you will find the difference. See, the number which are not even. So we are able to apply. We are able to pick one by one data. Means what happens? Try to observe again. I will explain because same thing we have to understand. Some data is there in where V object. 0 to number we are adding. Inside V, what we are adding? Some 15 number we are adding. Number 0 to 15 we are adding. Right? 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. Like this, we are adding 15 numbers. Okay? Now from 15, we are adding some element. Now, element what we are doing, what is enumeration? It is a cursor which help us to what? These number are considered as what? Elements. Number or objects, anything. These are element. So we are holding, we are passing, it is checking v dot elements. Then it will be stored where? Enumeration. Then we are applying some condition. If you have, it will pick 0, it will pick 1 till 15. If after 15, it will check. This condition will become false. So it don't go inside this. Otherwise, the moment it is true, it will go inside. Now we are checking next element every time. We are storing here. We are applying our business logic. This is our business logic. We are printing the number. If you are not applying even or all the number will be printed one by one. Okay. So what is the difference? You understand, right? When we are printing a collection, it is coming like this. Completely one object is printed. If I want to apply on logic number 7, think at index number, but not number is there. This is something account number is there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are account number. And you want to apply some logic on account number 7. So you have to pick that account number 7 now. Not on all, right? You want to apply some logic on account number. So then what you will use? You have to take this account number 7. You have to apply some logic. So that's why you have to pick one by one. Understand why it is important? Okay. But what is the disadvantage of this enumeration? This is not a universal cursor. This is applicable for legacy classes, older classes like vector. Vector is legacy classes. Stack is legacy classes. Okay. We cannot perform remove operation. Only we are able to do read operation. We are able to do only read operation. So that's the reason enumeration is having disadvantage. So To overcome this remove issue and legacy problem, new cursor come into picture. What is the new cursor? Iterator. Hope you are good. What is enumeration? Right? In enumeration, what are the disadvantage? Enumeration disadvantage. Enumeration disadvantage is applicable to legacy classes. Okay, and not able to remove, not able to do remove operation. Only read operation it can perform. So to overcome this problem, what come into picture? Iterator come into picture. Okay. So now what is iterator? Same thing. To get the object one by one. Okay. We can apply any collection object. We can apply iterator. Enumeration we are able to apply on legacy, but iterator we can apply on any collection classes. So it is a universal. It is not a enumeration is not universal cursor. Iterator is universal cursor. Okay. Both read and remove operation can be taken care. Okay. Iterator can be applied to any collection, and it can perform read and remove operation. It can perform read and remove operations. Okay. No. But it is also having some disadvantage. So because of that, list iterator come into picture now. So vector we can apply, right? Similarly, I have added some to vector instead of enumeration. Okay, let me remove this program, this part. Okay, can I add here? V dot add element is fine. V dot iterator is there. See, iterator can be applied to anything, right? So I am not changing, making array list, linked list. I am applying on the same iterator. Alt Shift L. It is giving some iterator, right? The same logic is there. Number added to vector. We are just iterating using iterator. Same thing. Everything is same now. Now I will apply some same kind of logic while but only extra operation, that is remove, we will try to do. Okay. While is there. It will check iterator. You have something iterator dot has. You have some next. See. You have some data. Next data has next means true. If true, then fine. So what it will do? Again, we will do something. Iterator dot next. Iterator dot next. Alt Shift L. Okay. Now we will do sysout statement, right? Same thing. One by one. Copy. OBJ. Let me give some name OBJ. Can I run this program? Same, no difference you are able to see, right? But can we remove some object? Can I remove some object? I want to remove odd number, or I want to remove if the number is 7. Just delete. I want to delete number 7. I can remove, right? or I can apply some logic. Okay? No, no. How I can apply? Let me do. I want to remove some other number. I want to remove some number which are not even. So what is the condition? If condition, it will check for what? It will check for OBJ. OBJ percentile 2. OBJ percentile 2. Percentile 2 equal to 0 means what? OBJ okay, sorry, it cannot be applied. We need to cast na. I did not cast. I am using what? I am using an object in integer. I am giving some integer. Now I will give you integer. Integer, then integer can be divided by 2 na. OBJ is of what type now? Integer. Earlier it was object. So that's why it was giving error. Can I use this sysout statement? Copy this. Guys, carefully observe. There is one important thing to observe actually. Now I will run. Try to observe. Okay. What happened? Okay. Double sysout statement is there. Okay. Now let me run this code. Now observe very carefully. I am trying to remove some data. So it will print in this way, not in this way. Now try to observe. If I will print some, let me, what is the OBJ? I want to remove from here. I have applied what my even number logic to this. No, so I want to remove other than this number. If this is true, print even number. If number are not even, then what you should do? Remove those number. Else remove those number. What are those number? Other than this condition. If this condition satisfied, print even number. Otherwise, what you should do? What you should do? You should remove it the number iterator dot remove. Okay, can I run this program now? Let me sys out outside this block. Outside this block, I will print. This is one condition printed. This is one condition printing. Now let's try to print this outside this block. Whether these numbers are removed or not. Come out of this, paste here. Paste here. Now let me run the program. What happened? Iterator, okay. OBJ. Not here. Control X. Paste here. Iterator. We'll explain you one more time. No need to worry. Just observe. Iterator. Okay. B. whether the number are removed from. See, number are removed now. This is our initial vector. Where 40 number are there. What we did, if the number are even, print those number. Otherwise, remove those number. So first we are printing those number. Then after that, what we are doing, removing this number. Now try to observe carefully. Now try to observe. What is happening in this program, guys? Same way. We have added some data. We added some data. We are printing the statement. Completely vector is getting printed in this line. We are doing iterator, v dot iterator. So everything will be stored in where? Iterator. So now everything, all the numbers are stored in iterator. So it has to take one by one now. The iterator has next. If it is true, it will go to next line. As we know, these are number. Otherwise, typecasting is not required. Otherwise, object we are printing. But now we are typecasting. We want to do some logic thing like to even or odd number removal. So I typecast this. Now the every number is here in OBJ. On OBJ we are applying if divided by 2, print those numbers. Else, whatever the remaining which are not divisible, do removal operation. Okay. So with this line, what is printed? With this line, this part is printed. Okay. Else remove. Else remove means from which? It is removing from iterator. It is removing from iterator. Iterator having in this line number 15. In this line number 15, this iterator is having all the number from 0 to what? 15. But when this loop will come else, what are the number coming in this loop? 1 coming, 3 coming, 5 coming, like this, right? Even number are coming. When these number are coming, what we are seeing, iterator remove those numbers. So when we are doing this and printing this, what happened? This is printing. Till now you are good, right? So this is second type of iterator. We are able to do remove operation. Okay. But there is one more disadvantage in this scenario. Let's understand what is the disadvantage. Read this carefully. Enumeration disadvantage is not able to do remove operation. Perfectly fine. So remove operation is taken care by iterator. But iterator cannot, iterator cannot add objects. Means add operation is not performed by existing object. So to overcome this issue, to overcome this issue, list iterator come into picture. Hope you understand. So which one is the best iterator? Cursor, list iterator. It can do add, remove, right? Update, all these things. Okay? Now. Okay? Now. Let me do some program. Instead of vector, can I use some other array list? Array list, let me use array list. Okay? Control Shift O. Okay. See this. Now, with the help of list iterator, we will remove also, we will add also. Okay? So now try to observe. I am creating one linked list. Linked list. Linked list LL equal to new linked list. You know this. We have discussed linked list in previous session. ठीक है? Control Shift O. ठीक है. Linked list LL is created. Linked list object is created. Can I add some name? LL dot add. LL dot add. Can I add something inside this LL? Let me add some three records for now. Let me add some three records. Let me add some three records. Amit, SRK, and Ritik. I added these three names. Okay. Now let me do system dot out dot print ln. Can I print this ll? Let me run this program. Perfectly fine. That is printed, right? What is our iterator name? Can I do ll dot list iterator? List iterator. Can I use list iterator? List iterator is there. Alt Shift L to get the return output. Return type. Okay, we are getting list iterator. Same. Can we use for loop? Yes. Or sorry, while loop. Yeah, we can use while loop. While if list iterator has next list iterator dot has next. What we are doing? Has next we are doing. Means list iterator having some data, we are good. What kind of data I am adding? Now string, right? Previously integer. So can I do again list iterator dot next? If I will do this, I will get some output as an object. I want to convert that as a string. How I can do? Previously I typecast to integer. Now I will typecast to string. Can I convert this object to string? Yes, perfectly fine. Some data is there. Let me give the name as data or name or something. Okay. Now, I will apply some condition. I want to remove SRK. I want to remove some SRK. How I can apply? If data dot equals SRK. I want to if that data contains SRK, what we should do? We should remove from list iterator that remove that name. Simple. I am giving instruction to list iterator. If the name contain SRK, remove it. Okay. And I am trying to print something. Same sysout statement here in the last after this block in line number 26. Can I run this program? See, I am able to remove. There is no problem, right? Now, I am able to remove. Can I apply something else? Add, can I add? Let me add some data. Then, okay. Control question mark. Control question mark. Okay. Want to add here, not in this loop. I want to add here. See, be careful where we are adding actually. If I will add, that loop will multiple time run or 3 times SRK added. So this thing you have to take care where exactly the place where you want to add. Now only see one time SRK added. If I am keeping in this loop, the number of time this block while loop will run, it was keep on adding those 3 times loop while loop I executed 3 times it added. That's why I keep list iterator dot add outside that block. So now what happened actually in this block, SRK removed from second position and SRK is kept at last position. Means some add operation we are able to do now. Hope you are good, right? हाँ ठीक है नो but what is the disadvantage of list iterator? It is the one of the three out of these three, which is the powerful list iterator, but it is only applicable for list object. Who are the list object? Array list, linked list, vector. To only this is applicable. Okay. Iterator is applicable to any collection. Iterator is applicable to any collection. List iterator applicable to only list. That's why the name is list. Okay. List iterator applicable to list objects only. Okay. So out of these three, iterator applicable to any collections class, but the which operation we are not able to do? Remove operation. Other than add or read, we can do, but not remove operation. Okay, now. See, sometimes some functionality is there. We are thinking if this is the disadvantage, then why you are using? So remember this, any programming language exploring, they are enhancing time by time, right? 1.1 version, 1.2 version, 1.8 version, 1.10 version, 11 version, now 20 plus version are there. Okay. So they find something is good, they are keeping. Okay, something is not good, they are removing, right? So it's not like that. If it is having disadvantage, why this is they have kept. So they find enumeration based on requirement, they find it has some disadvantage. So they bring iterator. It has some disadvantage. They bring it illustrator. So they try to fulfill all the requirement. Okay. Now next topic is set collection. Okay. Set collection. Okay. Now try to see. What is set? It is child interface. It is child interface of collection. It is child interface of collection. Okay. If you want to represent a group of individual object as single entity, okay, where duplicates not allowed, where duplicates are not allowed. Remember this, not allowed. And insertion order is preserved. Insertion order is preserved. Then we should use set. ठीक है? When to use set? When to use set? Then we are having one condition where we are not supposed to add duplicate and insertion order is not preserved. Then we should go for. ठीक है? Now try to observe. What is it type? What is this is set, right? It is a child interface. So definitely interface, it belong. Try to observe, guys. Collection. This is collection. Our diagram, hierarchy diagram is there in top. Let me go on top. Did we note down this point? See. So similarly, list was interface, array list, linked list, vector stack is the implementation class na. So similarly, set is there, which is an interface. So what is the child class? Hash set, linked hash set, sorted set, navigable set, and tree set. What is the version of hash set? Hash set introduced in version 1.2 version. 1.2 version. Linked list is introduced in which version? Which version? 1.4 version. Oh, what is happening? 1.4 version. Okay. Similarly, if we check for sorted set, same thing. 1.2 version. 1.2 version. Navigable set 1.6 version. Nobody is going to ask you on this version, but you should remember. Just a minute. This is in which version? 1.2 version. 1 minute, guys. I'm coming. Sorry, good guys. Let's start then with hash set. Come down to our notes. Okay. So what is our hash set? Then we need to discuss about what? We need to discuss about what? Hash set. First implementation class of set. Hash, hash set. Hash set. Remember hash and set. Hash set. So underlying data structure is hash table. Okay. Insertion order is not present. Insertion order is not present or is not reserved, and it is based on hash code of objects. Hash code of objects. Same in hash set. If I am saying something applicable to set, that is applicable to completely child class. So duplicates are not allowed. Duplicates are not allowed. Okay? If we try to add, what will happen? If we try to add, if we try to add, if we try to add duplicates object, then we will get runtime error. Then uh, then we will get output as false. You will see everything programmatically. ठीक है? False. ठीक है? Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Objects are allowed. ठीक है? It implements serializable and clonable, but not random access. It implement serializable, clonable, but not random access. What is this, right? This is a marker interface, okay, to achieve some functionality. Okay, now. So let's have a program on this. Let me remove this. Fine. How to create hash set object? Same. Hash set HS equal to new hash set. ठीक है? Capital H. ठीक है? Can I add some kind of data? Let me add. HS dot add. Some string data I am adding. I'm adding Amit. Amit. Try to observe. Amit. See, I am trying to add duplicate. One more time, Amit. Will you allow? Let me print the statement. System dot out dot print ln and print hs. Is duplicate allowed? Let's try to print this. Amit, we are getting, right? Amit, we are getting. Amit, we are getting. Now we are trying to add one more statement here. Instead of this here, let me add like this. We are getting false. Why? Because already Amit is there. So it is returning add method is required, right? But it is returning Boolean. So that is what false. Let me add SRK instead of like this. It will return what? True. Because inserted means true. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Can we add null? Let me add hs dot add null. Can we able to add null? Let me try that. Print that. Copy this. Paste here. And let's print hs. See, insertion order is not preserved. First we added Amit, then we added SRK. What is coming first? Null. Amit, then SRK. Are you getting now? It is not insertion order is not preserved. But in array list, we have seen that, right? The order we are inserting the record, the same order it is printing. Hope you are good. Okay. So guys, we will see till this point. Okay. Tomorrow we will see the topic like linked hash set, right? Tree set, sorted set, navigable set. We will complete set part tomorrow. Okay. After that, there is a very important topic in interview question. These are interview question only. Anything they can ask on collection. So comparable and comparator is there is one concept. After hash set we will take very important for interview perspective. Okay. So we'll see this tomorrow. Okay. I'm stopping my screen share. And one more thing I want to show you. Okay. So we will upload these notes guys today. Okay. We will upload the notes. This is for OOPS concept. And one more note is for modifier, access modifier. These two notes, topic notes completely will be there. Okay. So please download whenever we will notify in WhatsApp. Please download the notes. After that, we will upload the notes for files, exception handling, and other topic one by one. Anything you want to say? You can talk to me now. You are able to. Do you want anything else? Are you able to